It's real. Egypt love when you be nice to her. You know that? That's the sweetest little thing ever. Big brother activities. Okay, greetings. Have a quick download, and this download is about the masculine man. This is about the masculines, okay? So I first want to say, I told y'all last year, because I was going to say a month or two ago, but I'm going to say last year, I told y'all somewhere around August, and it's on my YouTube and it's also on my TikTok. I said, the men are about to start apologizing. They're about to start apologizing. They're about to start stepping into their purpose. It's only been a few days and I have seen maybe 4 to 5 men getting on this TikTok apologizing. And this apology that's coming from the divine masculine, it's not coming from the masculines that hurt you in your life. It's coming from a collective masculine embodiment of energy. So first we had NLE Chopper, the Crescent Moon, when he was apologizing to women and also his children's mother. That made me emotional, but I didn't cry. But seeing that video yesterday of that divine masculine man sitting in his car, literally taking accountability and apologizing to not the women he just hurt, but all women. Because you got to understand something. Our masculine men are waking up, whether the enemy like it or not. They're awakening because we stand on our journey, divine feminine. We ain't falling back short on ourselves. We ain't giving up on our masculines and taking our anger out and frustration. Oh, we gonna go GAY. Oh, we gonna go to another race. No, we sitting our ass back and doing the healing that we need to do, and we are, you know, we kind of like in high vibrations when we isolate. Okay. The divine masculines are now stepping into the accountability and emotional state of the energy frequency, meaning as they're seeing the flaws that a lot of men has caused on a divine feminine collective. And it still feels tingly when I hear a man apologize collectively like that. Because the man is apologizing on behalf of all the broken men that tried to break us. The narcissists, the essayers, the attackers, the abusers. These men are coming and stepping forward and they're apologizing. And these men are about to start coming in our lives doing exactly what they need to do as a divine masculine. Spirit wanted me to give y'all this download yesterday, but I said I was going to give it to y'all today because I didn't feel like coming on live yesterday, and I really didn't feel like coming on live today, but I said I'm going to get this download out because it's here. It's here. And when I say divine feminine, when you start getting random men just walking up to you out of nowhere sometime and they telling you they sorry, they apologize, Please surrender to that and allow your emotions as a feminine energy to express. If you, but I literally, if a carbonated man walk up to me at a mall or convention center, anything, a store, anything, and he just walk up to me and say, I just want to apologize, I probably will break down on my motherfucking knees. I probably will fall to my knees and cry so hard, even though the divine has showed me last year that this was about to start coming. Everybody is about to start apologizing to the divine feminine, because y'all took everything from us. Y'all took our men. Y'all took our children. Y'all took our energy. Y'all aped us. Y'all took our healing powers and called them, deemed them as evil. Y'all took our spirituality and turned it to evil. Everybody that tried to love us or did love us on this realm, you took them out. You took our grandparents, our grandmothers. You took the ones that was protecting us on this realm out. You turned our mother and father against us, our earth parents against us. You turned our siblings against us. You turned our children's fathers against us. You turned our husbands against us. You turned our jobs against us. They have taken everything from the divine feminine. Everything. And the masculines are now seeing it. No masculine, when they was just out there shoot, pow, powing you up in the streets, they wasn't just attacking you. They was attacking your mothers. Because how dare you get the right or have the right to take my child? Who gave you that? That much power to think you can come and take what I birthed? Do y'all really think the man was just being attacked for being a black man? No, you was being attacked because of your mother. They want to hurt her. They want to have her in grief and revenge and vengeance. They want to have her in masculinity. They want to have her in wicked energy. They want her to convert between the two just to get back at the motherfuckers that took her children. I've been telling y'all this for years. And the men are now finally seeing it. Damn. If we come from the mother, they was taking us. They still was taken from the mother. This is why even in gang affiliated or anything like that, everything is don't touch no child or no woman. Women and children are off guard. This is what they tell you all the time. Even in the spiritual realms, even with the police department, don't touch no woman and child. You can get a lot of time. You can go to jail. You can get this restraining order, all this and that. You got to ask yourself, why must they want to protect us so much? Some wicked people don't see your children, divine feminine and divine masculine, as children. They see them as another black Negro. Ooh. They see him as another problem on the planet. Oh, I just wish they just stopped producing. You will never stop the creation of life, because you too has been created by a black carbonated Negro. You hear me? You was created by the albino Negro. Okay? Everybody come from the mother. And that's just the fuck what it is. You cannot tell me science, or you can't tell me no other way how you got here. You can't tell me no other way how you got here. I know how you got here. As if I walked the fucking trails of you in your life. Let me tell you something. The divine feminine is now about to start receiving her masculines. Every masculine assigned to her life. These people want us to keep going against each other so bad. But I choose not to go against my people to make somebody else's ego laugh. If my people decide to go against me, all I have to do is do one whisper in the energy, and you will receive every piece of karma you ever thought you dealt to me or my children, my tribe. It don't matter. Nothing, it doesn't even matter. It don't matter. We've bared enough. The divine feminine has bared enough. Not saying she just like, damn, I can't take no more. Send whatever the fuck you gotta send. Let it all out. Show me how much you hate your mother. Show me how much you hate my existence. Show me. Express your authenticity. Because that gives me free will to give your ass what the fuck you been needing this whole time. You needed to meet a motherfucking being like me. You needed to meet a masculine man like you met. You needed that. You needed belt to ass. I love when people come in my life and think they just go play with the energy. No. I'm going to let you be. I'm going to be the playground. We go play around for a minute. But I'm going to show you what the fuck you been running from. We so evil. Let me show you how evil it can get over here. How hot it can be. You motherfuckers can't turn us against us. You can't turn us against our men. You can't turn us against our people. We too loyal. We won't let nobody enter, touch, or anything with us unless it's our men. And if it's our men, he got to be vibrating high. Because if he narcissistic and walking around with the energy of massa, we go send his ass back to where he need to go, which is healing and isolation and shadow work. So we're very careful on that. A woman that hasn't been touched by no other man outside of herself and her energy, her masculine energy that's within her, is untouchable. She has so much power, electricity with running through her motherfucking kundalini. Do you really think we're gonna fall for you motherfuckers' tricks again? Do you think we're gonna get upset with the way you have created this man-made life? They want to take. They don't give a fuck. They just want to take from you, divine feminine. But you have nothing else to take. Because even for you to take anything from us, you have to be vibrating at a high frequency. Even if we was called to give you a gift, you still wouldn't be able to receive the gift fully because you don't know how to take it. You're not programmed to take it in a more high vibrational way. You're programmed to just break your energy, snatch it, turn it against it. You created these goddamn laws because you was afraid that we was going to use revenge on your ass. The real thieves is the ones that stole from villages. The real thieves are the real criminals are the ones that we ain't leaving out in the border. Some of them motherfuckers across the border fucked up too. But let's talk about the real criminals. The therapist, the rapist, the therapist. Spell the therapist and you will see. The mind fucker. Let's talk about the teachers that play with the children's minds. Let's talk about them, and let's talk about the doctors. They don't look like us. They don't talk like us. They don't even have our complexion, if you know what I mean. All they want to do is take. Oh, yeah. Let's give them this medicine so it can slow their lifespan. We can tell them it's healing one thing but causing destruction for another thing. It's you motherfuckers that's being called to surrender to your judgment. You motherfuckers will fall. And I'm not talking about all. I'm talking about the ones that know they got their hand in. It's in your DNA to walk around this motherfucker and be evil and prejudiced. It's in your DNA. You don't even know how to be genuine with another source, another religion, another person. And you don't even have no reason to be upset with us. You took more from us than we ever did from you. There should be no reason why you even find offense from us. Oh, I would a little bit. How dare these motherfuckers rise after we made them fall, after we sickened them. After we did all the shit we can do to them. But guess what? We learn how to forgive. But it's some people out here that still want your head on a stake just like you put Jesus up there. Ashe? Ashe? So, when it come down to these masculines are going through a phase where you will see a lot of masculines breaking up with their caucus woman. You will see a lot of masculines calling separation from the caucus woman. You will see a lot of them going through court with the caucus woman. Their times are up. Grand Rising, baby. Their times are up. You will see a lot of women just automatically just leaving these men out of nowhere. Their times are up. I'm talking a caucus man. I'm talking even if the black man was an upsetting era in her life, she's being called to isolate and surrender to her sacredcy of not giving her body to anyone until she fully heal and purge out all the illnesses she's allowed to enter into her. A man can be an illness even if he don't have an STD. He's an illness in a woman's life if he's not vibrating on a frequency that's high. Okay? Karmics are now being called to release the masculines. Karmics are being called to release the masculines, release the feminines. Because, baby, this time that's here on this planet, it's a time to be here. The unions you're about to see about to offend so many people, but yet it's about to bring so much creation and healing to this planet. Nobody can take from you this time, divine feminine. Nobody can take from you this time, divine masculine. They can't take from you even if you hand them the motherfucking itinerary, the obituary. Even if you hand them anything, you can give them this ring right here, knowing it's copper. This ring won't do nothing for them. All your karmics in your life, you used to be a people's pleaser, just giving, hurriedly receiving, barely receiving. Everything you've given them have no value. Because once it leave your hands or your vibrations or your energy, divine chosen one, it mean nothing to them. That's why people want to be in your energy. You got to ask yourself, why do people want to come back and get in my energy? Because when they're in your energy, they're protected from their own karmic debt. That's why they want to be in your energy. The gifts you give them, it won't mean shit about you just sitting next to them when they don't like you. They want your energy so that they can be protected from their karmic debt. But the more you stay on your journey and keep going, all these motherfuckers are falling. All of them are falling. And it's not your job to pick their ass back up. Did they pick you up when you went on your journey, divine feminine? Divine masculine, did they pick you up when you fell and you had to keep walking knowing you was in pain and agony? Did they pick you up? Who picked you up? Did they call you when you was alone and you didn't have nobody to talk to? Did they reach out to you when you was grieving? Did they make it to any of your birthdays, your children's birthdays? Did they even try? No. Now, we ain't saying just give them what they give you. No. What we're saying is stay on your journey and don't look back. What you looking back for? What's back there? What's back there? Some broken people that don't want to be repaired. See, you were still walking. You had darts in your back. You bones broke, but you still going. Because you just keep hearing this voice that nobody else around you can hear. You hearing this way. Keep going. They got you. We got you. Keep going. That's all you hear. You tripping. You like, wait, am I hallucinating? What is this voice? But you just keep going. You keep going. This is how powerful we are. You can't break us. We can't even break ourselves at this point. The divine is protecting us from us. We can't even break ourselves right now. This is how powerful the frequency is. can't even break you. They're bringing them home. The ancestors, the gods, the angels, they're bringing them home. I said, what do you mean by this, Spirit? They're bringing them home. That's all you need to know. I'm going to put it together to discern it for you. The masculines are coming home. They no longer want to be in the streets no more. They no longer want karmic women no more. They're being called to go through this awakening. So I just keep seeing this one part. Spirit want me to really talk about it or convert it. I was trapped in a cave a few years ago in a dream state. I was trapped in this cave and it was only 2 ways out. As soon as I got in this cave, it was some relatives that led me to this cave. But when I got in this cave, it was only me and one relative. And it was my old van I had. I like to call it the magic school bus. I had a magic school bus. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all cars are your manifestations. Your cars will protect you. Ashe. Love on your cars. Love on everything that you have because it will protect you. And keep the enemy out of your front seat. Ashe. That's only how your car will have issues, when you got the enemy in your shit. Stay away from them motherfuckers. Okay. So when I get in this cave, I turn around. The cave sealed up on how I got in there. And it's just me. It's my energy, I would rather say. And I see my hands. My hands was a little slimmer. And my hands was a little more darker. And I'm in this cave. And there's no lights in here. It's like it was like back in the day, the flower. It was not the flower, the fire candles. Y'all remember those candles like in the lanterns with the fire blazing? And that's what's putting the light around the cave. So it was a man. And he looked like a pope. He was Caucasian. He looked like the Pope. He looked at me with this smile. It was it was a friendly smile. But the energy behind it was sneaky, right? And he looked at me with this lantern and he said, "There's only 2 ways out this cave. This one or that one." It was 2 ways out of the cave. And I looked at both of them. I wasn't called to say nothing to him. I looked at both of the exit that he gave me, the options he gave me. And both of them were wicked. I don't know where them caves, the exits would have ended. And I didn't care. I looked around me. I seen that I could have been stuck in this cave forever. But I didn't give a fuck. I beamed my light. I said, whew. And I started rising like the phoenix. This is why I got this picture in my room for a reason, y'all. This photo found me because this is exactly how I was. I beamed this light. Woo, woo. And it burned him. I heard him screaming, ah, in agony. He was screaming like, ah, ah. And when I did that, it brung, the light was so bright. Mind you, I was dark. But the light was so bright. And I just basically, it was another exit up out there. It was a higher exit. And it was like something just opened up and I went out that way. This is what I'm here to tell you. Don't let no motherfucking flesh lead your motherfucking way. And I'm saying flesh because it can be people. Don't let them give you a outcome on which way to go. Don't listen to them. You listen to your calling. And I didn't know why I had to unleash that on them. Okay? I didn't know why. I'm going to go show y'all real quick just to show y'all. Because when I found this photo, When I found this photo, it damn near brought me to tears because nobody ever knew what I was talking about. But the universe sent this photo to me for a reason. Let me see. Right here. You see that? I don't know where I found this photo at. I don't know how to get it again. All I know is I found it. I took it to FedEx and I printed it out. This is the energy that I had because it was me outside of myself. Okay? So, when I found that photo, ooh, look at that. When I found that photo, I knew it was the ancestors telling me what you went through was real. That was real. So, there's going to be many doors you have to walk through on this path. Many doors. Some will be very wicked. Some will be very dark. Some will be very healing, very loving, very welcoming. But you have to have the energy and the firmness within self that you fear nothing. Many doors will have you scared. But if you knew where we come from darkness. It's many things I've seen in hell, the realm of hell, that would have had some of y'all paralyzed in the mind. Had you can't sleep without the light being on. I didn't let that shit put fear in me. I kept on my journey. I kept going. I was in water sometimes. Sometimes I was in water. I never forget the times where I had the teleportation to a ocean, and I'm at the bottom of the ocean, swimming with different creatures, with dolphins and whales, and I can't understand what the dolphins and whales were saying to me. And the longer I stayed in this water, instead of me panicking, you got some people that say they had dreams about them drowning in water, and then water will be coming out of their mouth after when they sleep. And that's true. You can drown in your sleep. I don't care what nobody say. You can drown. If you scared of water and you don't get to the water will get to you and hunt you. The water is the first thing that was here. The frequency, that's the memory, that's the vibrations. We are water. 90% water. The other 5%, well, the other 10% where, it's different. But anywho, let me say this. Even by me being in the water up under so much, I was so deep in, even if I keep going up, I still didn't have a way out. So instead of me panicking, I learned how to breathe underwater. And this was either it was a dream or deep meditation. But let me tell y'all something, and this is honest to God's truth. I went to the beach a few days later after that dream, and I wanted to see if I knew if I could still do it. Do you know when I went to the beach, I tried to do it up under the water and it worked? I can't explain how I was breathing underwater, but I did it again in the physical form here on this planet today. And I was up under the water at the beach, and I never forget this. I was with my neighbor and my children, and I got up, my sister too, and I told my sister, I said, I just was breathing underwater. And she was like, what? What? They act like you crazy. They act like you never know what you talking about. But I was up underwater. I was like, watch this. And I was up under that water doing it again. I was up under there for a long ass time. And she like, what the hell? Well, how you was up under that long? I had figured out how to breathe up underwater. I lost track of how to do it now though. But I probably could still do it if I'm in that situation again. So the mother and father will always give you different ways to get out of something. How would you get out of it? Will you let that cave close you in, which is the dark night of the soul? Will you let attackers and people with fleshes and beautiful smiles lead your way to your death? Would you let a doctor with a white coat come tell you unhealthy because you gained an extra few pounds? Excuse me? Okay. That's like the doctor going to the farm and telling the bull and the elephant and the hippo they need to lose weight because they unhealthy. They too obese to be on this planet. The hippo, the cow, and the bull go look at that nigga like, y'all want to jump him? Who finna swing first? The bull. You get what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers was put in our lives to take and hurt us. Some, not all. Will you drown in the water, but will you start going crazy, or will you just release and let the water take you to where you need to go? The more you fight your test, the more the test go whoop your ass. The more you fight your neighbors, your friends, your enemies, the more the universe go send them to whoop your ass. The more you argue with the same motherfuckers that can't even comprehend what the fuck you arguing about, the more you're gonna keep leaking your energy. That's like a leak in your kitchen. That leak in your sink will turn into $1,000 bill if you don't get it fixed. So if you constantly out here leaking energy, every time somebody piss you off, you quick to do all that. You're not doing right by the test that was gifted to you by the gods. These are tests that we have to go through. And I get it. Y'all probably like, damn, how many more tests? How many? Baby, there's many. And you just align yourself to be prepared for each and every test that come your way. We are always going to be tested because we knew what we was coming here for. We just have to figure out why we made the choice to come here this time. What was we needed for here? And when you find out why you're needed on this planet, when you find out that you can't take yourself out, you know how many people try to take themselves out and they woke up in a crazy hospital like, damn, I'm still here? Yeah. You cannot take yourself out this time. A lot of us cannot take ourselves out because the mission is far more purposeful. The mission is far more... It's just everything. I can't even say the word right now. This mission that we're on this planet right now is deeper than any ocean going down many layers of down to the bottom of the ocean. This is going through many caves that have not one exit. One exit might be the real tiny crack that can open up. We are all going through this. It reminded me of that witch. What was that movie called? It was on Disney Plus. It's a witch. Agatha. Y'all ever seen that? Agatha. I think that's the name of the movie. Everywhere they went on this course, this is called the brick road or something. Agatha all along. Yes, it's like a road they had to go on, right? But everywhere they went, they thought they completed it. They had to complete something else. They had to complete something else. They had to work together. They had to, down the witch's road. Yes. They don't make these movies out of their imagination. They make these movies because this is the way of life. So many people walk down that path. I even got a YouTube video. It's called The Yellow Brick Road. It will even have the road like the yellow brick road. A lot of things are here to distract you from doing exactly what you're called to do. They don't know why they're here to distract you. They don't know why they find so much interest in watching you. Hell, it pissed them off to watch you that much because they don't know why. But they're being operated by the matrix. They're being operated by the demonic forces. They don't understand why what is about her, why we can't touch her. You know, when you tell a child they can't touch something, they go try to touch it either way they want. If we can't take ourselves out, what the fuck make you think you can take us out? And this not just no high mighty shit. We can't take ourselves out. I tried to take myself out before with a lot of muscle relaxers. I'm going to say that. And it never happened. I tried to take myself out many times as a child because these people hated me and they wanted me to take myself out. I had an auntie that's dead right now that told me, next time you try to take yourself out, don't call the police. Do it. And now she dead as a motherfucker. And fuck her. I don't give a fuck. I still love you, but fuck you. How dare you tell a 15-year-old that? Told me to jump off the bridge downtown. Wanted me to jump. I ain't talking bungee jumping. This motherfucker looked me in my face. I will never forget that. These people came in our lives and pretended to be family, friends, lovers, cousins, and they wanted us to take ourselves out. And when we attempted to take ourselves out, we couldn't. That's why some people that got spiritual gifts be feeling like they're cursed. That's why some people with spiritual gifts be feeling like, what the fuck? Why they feel like they trapped here in this prison? This is why certain chosen ones feel like it's a form of imprisonment. Because they probably tried to take themselves out so many times and couldn't. They probably been through so many different fucking things in life. House explosion, cars, getting hit in the head with hammers, boyfriends beating them up, girl, family members. Your mama couldn't stop beating you since you was a child. And nothing ever happened to us. I did not like my life for so long, from the ages from 16, 17, 18, 19. But I didn't never let the enemies know that. I only thought it in my head. Never spoke it out loud to nobody. That's why everybody thought I was just this happy person. And when you find out, most of my favorite cousins, when we used to get into arguments, we used to argue about little shit. My siblings, we argue about little shit, and they would text me like, you need to just go ahead and take yourself out. You crazy. This world don't need you. They used to say shit like that. Like, what the fuck? I never used to say shit like that. Like, clip yourself. Y'all know what I'm saying. They used to be like, K.I. yourself. And I used to be like, damn. Because they wanted me to. But when they started seeing, I couldn't even do it if I wanted it to. I tried to do it and it didn't happen. And then a lot of people were saying, you blessed, you God, it's whoever protecting you. That's what they used to start. They say after they said all them wicked shit, they used to be like, whatever protecting you, God protecting you. It's something about you. I was being protected even from myself because I was going to do something to self because somebody else wanted me to do it. And that's why all them motherfuckers in your past, that's why they cursed. Because they wanted you to take yourself out because they knew they couldn't. They tried, but they couldn't. At first, you don't succeed. Ooh. Just pick yourself up and try again. Pick yourself up and try again. Try again. Yeah, yeah. And this is why I be telling y'all. It's like we are literally the transformer. Like what is it? Is it a transformer or... I don't know if I'm saying it right. Not the transformer. We're literally like the Terminators. They can't take us out and we can't take us out. We can't take each other out right now. We can't even take ourselves out. I don't care how much poison they put in our food. It can't take us out at this moment. I don't care how much poison they put in the birth control, the medicine. It can't take us out. I don't care how much they try to dim the sun with LV lights, LED lights. It can't take us out. Nothing can take us out right now. Nothing. And the ones that's leaving out, they completed the mission here. If y'all start looking at death like, damn, they completed their mission. They needed to go back to another realm. They needed to go back to the cosmic realm, the heavens. Nirvana. They needed to go back to Nirvana. So when you see people that's leaving, instead of you like, oh my God, they didn't deserve to go. The game was over for them. It was game over. The mission it's been completed. They was here for a purpose. They was here for a time, not a long time. It was meant for those same people that attacked them to attack them so that things can be called into another form of justice here on this planet. If y'all start looking at life like that, the one that had to pow and actually clip somebody, it was a purpose for him to have free will to do that or do that. Now he's going to have to repeat many cycles, and he's going to have to actually live imprisonment on this ram. So they're gonna stay firm on him to where he don't really pass away until he pass away in his cell. There's a purpose for all things. So when they think they're playing you, they really playing themselves. They can't touch you. And that's why the divine masculines are coming back home. They're coming back home because they know their lives will be so much easier with you on their side. And y'all can defeat all this shit together as one. I be defeating so much shit. I know my enemies sick of me. Literally, they sick. They done got cancer, all type of shit. They sick of me. This bitch make me sick. You damn right I did. I made you sick because your projections and your wicked words couldn't stop me. I made you sick because everything you prayed on, it was already prayed over by my ancestors, because I'm the one that went in that dark ass cave of my dark night of the soul and unleashed the motherfucking shackles that your ass and your bloodline put over your own ancestors. Yeah, I'll be sick of me too. I will be pissed off with me too, because your scary ass scene and got too dark and you ran out back to the lights. No, I went through that cave by my motherfucking self. I went through those drowning waters by my motherfucking self. And I walked out of that motherfucking cave with my ancestors every time. Every time I was like Harriet Tubman. I was going through the shadow work, healing my ancestors every chance I got. It was one this time. It was two that time. It was one I never even knew. It was another one that time. It was that one that time. Baby, I was the one out there getting my ancestors up out of them chains. Do you know they can spiritually still have your ancestors in chains in the spirit realm? Do you know that? That's why they say chain breaker. You a chain breaker. You know how many of our ancestors were still in a programming of religion? That's why they couldn't get over to the cosmic realms. And when you start releasing your ancestors from those shackles and the projections of what they tried to project into their life, had your ancestors scared to go through the darkness because they told them Christ was in the light. Yeah, you know how many ancestors I heard crying? I used to hear a little girl crying. Yeah. That's how I used to hear it. And I never knew where the tears was coming from until when I went through another form of my journey in shadow and in meditation. And I found that little girl. And it was my grandmother. The one that reincarnated in me. That's why I was never able to see her as the adult. I always was able to see her as the child, because it was my inner child as well. My grandmother so motherfucking powerful. She reproduced in me and got back on this planet quick as hell. She said, not this time. No, we going back. Yeah, we gonna show them how powerful I am. My grandmother showed me that her own children hated her. They was manipulated until they actually start living in that. See, these people tried to use the same programs that happened to them. They was manipulated to hate their parents, and they wanted to manipulate your children to hate you, but you're too strong for that. And your children feed off your energy. So if you a weak-ass, coward-ass motherfucker, your children might be weak cowards. But if you a strong, powerful motherfucker that face any motherfucking attack with a grin, and you get that bitch back when they least expect it in the spirit realm, like a motherfucking Scorpio, your children will be way more powerful. You speak that life in them without even speaking. My children rarely see me arguing with motherfuckers. They just end up hearing from motherfuckers months later that something happened. Either their hair fell out, either they this, and that. Either something happened, and it didn't always be me. It's simply the ancestors that don't want me to do shit but do my purpose. All I gotta do is see it, acknowledge it, make eye contact with it, smirk at it, speak my truth. Now, if you come at me sideways, I'm gonna tell you how the fuck I feel. I don't give a fuck. Speak my truth. And then guess what? Cause judgment on your ass. We don't know how long this judgment will work or happen, but it's gonna happen. Sooner or later. Don't ever let me catch you gunning somebody down at the corner and I'm looking at you. I'm gonna go on about my business, but just know me seeing that cause judgment on you. Your fate is what you do. Now somebody will gun you down. And this time they won't have as much mercy as you showed for that person. You gave them one to the dome. Somebody about to come light your ass up. Light them up. It ain't gonna be no motherfucking one. It's finna be a light up. They want you to feel it. You ain't gonna pass until the last one hits you. Matter of fact, when the last one hits you, we just gonna let you sit there and still think about all your actions and how you could have prevented this. And then you're gonna leave slowly. It's what you do. It's who you allow in your energy. Our divine masculines are coming home. The divine feminine is home. And she's not to be touched. You can't touch her. You can't steal from her. You can't imprison her. You can't ape her. You can't essay her. You can't touch her children. You can't feed her poison and think she's going to clip over. You can't come in there as a doctor and think you love her more than her. You can't do shit to the divine feminine at this time. Because we can't even do shit to ourselves. All we are called to do is sit back, get cute, and relax. The moment your energy and these matrix workers, these matriarchs try to set people up in our path to manipulate and distract us and turn us mad and evil and mad woman. Oh, she's loud. She's emotional. She's this and that and that. She's acting out of emotions. The moment you get your ass caught in judgment, I be knowing who placed who in my motherfucking path. That's why I don't like this appointment shit. Everywhere you go, you got to make an appointment. Because that gives them enough time to know where you're going to be at that time. Especially if they message you and say, hey, is you making it to your appointment? And you say yes. They like, yes, we can get some matrix workers up in this bitch so we can have her feeling out of place. We can make her think she's losing her mind because we didn't set people in her trail. Bitch, fuck you. I will smile at every last one of you matriarch, them NPCs, them low vibrational house nigga field nigga. I don't give a fuck. I know who you are by your aura. You don't even have to say much. You can smile at me and have the best conversation, and I know who sent you. I be knowing. You think I don't know? No, everything don't need a reaction from me. And my emotional, stable ass always found stability in my emotions. Sometimes you won't know when the bull finna charge. The bull will sit right next to you and all you will hear is until that motherfucker flip you over your motherfucking body. Okay, you want this how they boom. You don't fuck with us. We know who be sending y'all. You don't think we don't know? Don't fuck with us. We know who be sending y'all. You don't think we don't know? You think we don't know who be sending y'all? Do you really not know that? Do you not think we see when y'all be coming our way? Do you not think I be feeling when y'all be talking y'all shit in the comments? Y'all be behind the messaging. I don't know why I don't like this bitch, but I can't stop watching her. Because you was hired to watch me. You was hired to get some of these downloads. So that you can use them to try to pull people in to manipulate and misguide them. See, some of you got different purposes. Some people get this information because they already frequently feel this is happening. Some people get this information because it's resonating to their life because they was wondering what that dream meant that they just had. And you got other people that get this message and be like, yeah, I'm gonna learn this so I can speak this and pull in more people so I can distract them and try to pull them in and pull them in a witch hunt and then sacrifice them. Yeah, it's many different people out here. You think I don't know it? See, when I was told that this was going to be my journey, my purpose as of right now, I was going to do it regardless of what, but you was going to have many motherfuckers watch you. Some was going to watch you and wish to conquer you. Some was going to watch you simply to hate you and throw different energy out there so you can mess up on your words to, clog up your throat chakra. People fear what they don't understand, hate what they can't conquer. Guess it's just the fury of you weak ass men. You think I don't know? And that's what always gets y'all. That's what always get people. Because they think I don't know. They think I don't know. And sometimes you got to play the fool. Sometimes you got to stay a little bit more silent. Because a lot of loud motherfuckers think that's the real gag. Oh, we loud. Everybody hear us, so we got it going on. Sometimes I will let you argue with yourself and I will be the mirror to how you feel about yourself. I will let you because you don't know me. I will turn my face into a mirror of a portal of you. And while you speak ill upon my vessel, you're really speaking to yourself. And I will never take it in because it's not going to come in. It's not for me. But I will allow you to see you through me. But the moment you touch me, I'm going to turn your ass every which way but loose. I may travel your ass through hell and show you how scary it is. That's going to scare you enough. But no, let me travel you through heaven since you want to get there so bad. Since you want to go to the nirvana heavens of cosmic realms, let me take you there. That's going to burn your motherfucking flesh. They don't talk about that. The travel to hell is very easy if you ask me. All you gotta do is a few little things and you're gonna be right in hell in the next few blocks. But traveling through heaven, ooh, baby, it'll burn your flesh. Your flesh can't go. It'll have you tripping out, tweaking. Because you don't use your flesh to travel through the heavens. You use your conscience. You use your energy, your aura, your vibrations. You astral project to the heavens. Some people don't know that. That's why they keep trying to, let's find a way to the moon. Get to another realm. The more your flesh move, the lesser your motherfucking astral projections move. Y'all better stop playing with people that's spiritual. Because, baby, we will travel your ass through the realms, the violet realms of the cosmic heavens and the cosmic nirvana tribes and planets and realms. And your ass will be in fear. But when you get there, it's going to be real lovely. It's not the travel. It's going to burn. My feet got burnt a few times traveling there. I ain't going to lie because I wasn't fully sure on how to keep getting their access there. So I did burn my feet a few times too. I still got burn marks on my feet because physically I did go through a house explosion as well. But that also showed me the travels that I had to the realms of the cosmic realms. So it is what it is, y'all. Nobody can stop us on this journey. Our masculines are coming home. The divine feminines is coming home. She's no longer imprisoned in her own vessel, her own body. They wanted us to take the fall for their shit. They wanted us to be locked up for them stealing. They wanted us to be in jail for all the crimes that they committed. Bitch, we not finna take your destiny and destiny swap with you. We don't want your destiny, you thieving motherfucking Caucasus Mountain. It don't matter. A lot of people can be Caucasus Mountain acting. It can be people that just look like you and they energy is a Caucasus Mountain. I remember I was dating a man that was black as hell, but his energy was a evil plantation owner. So it's the discernment. Have great discernment or your ass gonna be locked out in the cold. I love you all. Yes, if y'all didn't catch this download, it's gonna be on YouTube.